everything is working correctly, then the microphone should actually be a thing and should sound a lot better. So, all right, live following the Moonrise Towers prison break. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday.
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blade.
Oh shit, this is my Grognak the Barbarian game.
Don't make me urgent, boy.
Alright, sorry, one moment. Last lady. There we go. Somebody at some point will have to let me know if this Baldur's Gate 3 Twitch extension actually works. That looks really cool. Alright.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, man. Preparing to march, I wager.
Hey.
Seems that way.
Hello.
We asked Jahira. Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom.
Just finished freeing all the prisoners
Maybe we
from
should ask
Moonrise.
someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
Being the first one that gets to hear the microphone, how is it? Gotta go talk to Alfira really quick.
First cultists nearly murder us, and now we have a traitor on the inside. Can't we trust anyone?
Alright, so she isn't upstairs yet. Just a moment.
Easier said than done.
I know.
Just go already. But we don't even know the way to Moonrise.
There she
That's
is.
why we should leave now.
Give it time, and we'll see victory.
You're here! You're all right!
How's that?
How?
We're two tiefling queens,
Any
remember?
better?
I couldn't leave my favorite bard without her partner in crime. I did have some help from an old friend, though.
How did you do it?
I'd tell you, but that would spoil the song I'm writing about it.
Fingers crossed I'll hear it someday. You should have seen him. He
Okay.
was brave, but also terrifying. In a good way.
I never thought I'd see, well, anyone again. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you. One last favor. Take this off my hands. It suits you better.
It most certainly does. All of it, as a matter of fact.
Yes.
Why are you smiling at me?
I'm just
Okay.
glad you're safe.
Uh-huh.
Reinforced walls. Secured entrance. Here is good. Safe.
Why don't we ask Jahira? Yeah, because she did a great job protecting Mom.
Maybe we
Hold
should
on
ask
now.
someone else.
Who? No one cares. No one but us.
It's gonna take a lot of fine tuning to get this exactly down.
A drink, a bite to eat.
Alfira, I'm alright.
Cauldron Bongo. Cool.
Already?
Oh, where the hell is he?
Even know the way to... That's why we should leave now.
Ketheric's lackeys found me already. Blast it all! You need to deal with him.
Wait for things to just be quiet.
Good man.
Oh, Marcus.
One of us stays here while the other looks for her.
I have no idea where his buddy went.
Guys, it's fine. Jahira won't even notice we're gone.
Alright,
Even
we'll
if
come
she
back
did,
to that one.
It doesn't matter. Mole needs us. I know, but we need a plan.
Oh. Alright, well, I guess Karlak is still in Moonrise. You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, bringing you the truth, no matter how bad it hurts.
Too dark
Time
to
to
tell.
rest.
Alright, time to do the obligatory long rest.
Hey, you.
Need to find a way forward.
So, you found the seat of the Absolute's power. And what a power it is. I don't know how much longer I can resist it.
Alright, so
Catherick
nailing
Thorm
the
is
sweet
clearly
spot.
important, but I wonder if there's more to it than that. It just doesn't stop. We are being bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm afraid this burden is one I have to carry alone. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through. In any case, the Absolute knows you carry me with you now. It wants to retrieve me.
Why does the Absolute want you?
I am the only one who can resist the Absolute's influence. Hence its fear of me, its desperation. Unfortunately, that also means it is dedicating more and more resources to my retrieval. The task ahead is monumental. But we're all that stands between victory for the Absolute and freedom for all. This is not just about you and I anymore. It has become far bigger than us. You must infiltrate Moonrise Towers, discover the secrets of the Absolute, and put an end to it. So we can finally be free. Now I must rest. And you must carry on. Do not let my efforts be in vain.
Do you have the strength and the courage to be free? Join the Helldivers. Be part of an elite peacekeeping force.
Making me sweat.
Keep your distance, darling. Someone there?
Sorry, Shadowheart.
Stop that!
That you make such an enticing juice box.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
All's well that ends
No.
not as bad as it could have.
Not as bad as it could have.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Good, I'm glad to hear that. You like it here.
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin coat smells like goblins. Ooh, more.
Poor Karlak. She can finally seek out the touch of another, only to be told she might not have much time left.
And then to have the Guardian take over the cutscene that was supposed to happen.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me. Wonderful. No time to dally.
Okay. Freedom of movement and death ward. Two extraordinarily important things.
it going?
Oh, Will.
I should speak up.
Well met. Sorry, but there's no room for me. Let's make this happen. A hero at heart. One move ahead.
Just about done doing post long rest prep. Just about.
Sir, I'd shake her hand, but she can still snap me in two, so, probably safest to skip it.
Probably.
Perhaps if you lost a follower, well, in that case, I'm all yours.
All right. What now? Can't slow down.
Assume nothing.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Action, not reaction.
All right.
Can't give up now.
I wish we'd gear up and then head out. All this standing around is making me antsy. Got to have
I sold a pair of boots to that traitor. Can't believe it.
Always pick up whatever scrolls of summon elementals that you can.
Take care now.
How much farther can I go?
this place gives me the creeps.
I need a quick word.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse. Nowhere's safe from this damned absolute. If you need something sharp, I have a few things left.
Gonna get this at some point. It's another good one for Astarion.
I'll be here if you... Blood, this is heavy.
Okay. Shadowheart. Shadowheart needs to be a thing. This is her whole area.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood. Things being consumed by the shadows. Poor fella.
I think there might have been smarter things to do right here. Good area effect thing for him. I was pretty sure that this is just gonna hit one of them.
Time to kill.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Get him scratching.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Alright, well, she got to help out for that. Oh, but that's gonna mean that Shadowheart has already cast her level 4 spell for the day. Oh well.
Something the matter?
Well, you were used as a juice box.
Your
So-
dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me. Lead the way. What's next, I wonder?
No gear. No nothing. Hmm. Alright, not gonna worry about camp supplies. That's right, because she's not that style of cleric anymore. Cool. Receives 2 turns of radiating orb. Affected entity has -1 to attack rolls for each remaining turn. It also sheds bright light in an area surrounding it.
How delicious. At least things have stayed interesting.
Oh, Withers. Where did you get off to?
I have something to ask.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
I will enjoy myself whenever I bloody well please.
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Ah.
Fate, dost thou require a new...
Bard. And tip Charisma and Constitution into +3 and +4. never discount the ability to turn somebody into a sheep.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
I used essentially all of her spells. Oh, come on. Fine, whatever.
No one stopped me yet.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
No comeback?
What's the story? Huh.
Watch your back. Oh, for a skeleton king.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
No sweethearts, no. I prefer them savory.
This is what I get for trying to strike up conversation.
Easy.
He would rather eat you.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
light, my hope, my joy.
Something's buried in the dirt. Is that a femur? Moving ahead.
Cool.
That's curious.
What's that?
Don't touch me. Moving.
What a charmer. If you insist.
There is work to do.
Never a dull moment.
Leaf tree.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Ready.
Oi! You hiding in the bush.
Time for discretion.
It's one and done, apparently.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Quietly now.
Jeez.
It's gonna pass. Neither seen nor heard. Stepping softly.
Nice and quiet now. Best be on my way.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Wanna dance? Halfling essence.
Better make my next move.
Shall we?
Soldier.
Astarion nearly soloed that entire group. That's quite something.
Let's have some courage. Radio's
Come to us.
What's in here? Trust no one.
Looking ahead.
I need to rest. I will make it. But if I don't let these words tell my story, the curse came. Most ran, my Ron included. But I'd spent too long in the trenches of this town building up what little I had to let it go. Took what I could in the barrow and followed. I was slower, but I made it nearly. God's damned barrow broke, but I'm nearly out. Just need one last rest. A breath or two, and to tell my story.
Light on my feet.
What a day. Simple.
What to do? These boots have seen everything.
Where lies your guilt?
The waning moon.
What's going on here?
You walk in the darkness unafraid. How curious. A fair point. Perhaps this one could assist us. The murdered lie silent. The raven asks, will you be their voice?
Why does the Raven want to know?
He thinks you strong enough for the task at hand. This woman tended a bar where she took her patrons, her friends, into her confidence. Promised their secrets were safe with her. Yet she turned their words into knives and stabbed them in the back. They died because of her. And to this day, her victims lie unavenged.
I doubt you're here out of the goodness of your heart.
I have no heart. I seek a record of this one's crimes, written in her own hand. Through it, I can summon her spirit and force her to face trial for her crimes.
It's a powerful bit of necromancy right there.
Not for one such as I. Your soul sparks with justice, with fortitude. This is your chance to bring a murderer to justice, to avenge her victims. Will you take it?
I'll take your head when I'm done, but sure, what must I do?
I thank you, as do those who died by her words. Go to the distillery, the one she calls the Waning Moon. Find the ledger and bring it to me.
Creepy ass dude.
More for me.
Everyone hates you.
Oh. Okay. You're a loathsome little bird, aren't you?
True. But people will miss me when I'm gone. No one will miss you when you die. They'll piss on your grave.
Oh,
Still
okay.
alive? How disappointing.
Oh, man. I'm gonna save some special fate for that bird. We are running around trying to find the borders of that blight. The ruins east of Last Light proved to be highly dangerous, with deep, biting shadows. Another suspicious one is that house on the hillock a little farther on. It seems dark and empty, but voices come from there. One of the others swears to me that he heard a child's laughter and saw Githyanki warriors approach the house from a distance. Surely his imagination must be getting the better of him out here.
I wonder what the next move is.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Definitely not ready to do that whole fight. Not this time. It's a nice texture tear right there.
The curse is torn up in the ground itself.
Thaniel will be up there, but not starting Thaniel yet. The house that you do the ambush at. So we want to go this way.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Don't burn yourself.
I've got a long road ahead.
One of them had a key.
Keep your blade close. Step carefully.
The severed head of a young woman, the jaws ripped off, locking her face in an eternal, bloody scream. In life, Grant.
Ready for some good news. Sneak, sneak.
Like a vandal. Shadow.
My faith protects me.
Dear Mum, you forgot me, and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ear. So I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or, if you meet Mr. Lupperdiddle Swires, send him, because he's famous and quite good at helping people. And I need help, Mum. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts. My head feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Sweet. Mum, oh Mum. Sorry I wasn't brave.
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
You don't have tadpoles.
Something the matter?
Yeah, you don't have tadpoles. Here to talk to you about our Lord and Savior, the Absolute.
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from, and what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage?
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
What am I to do?
Let's move.
Have to go get her some tadpoles.
Have to keep going.
Let's march.
I'll feel that one later.
I was trying to concentrate.
Ketherick Thorn, shown as loyal warrior of Salute.
What's that?
Embrace him only to lose him.
It's a mild lass.
Should have done that before him.
What a charmer.
Whatever.
Fun.
Did your idiot mother betroth you?
Heating up.
There's an amateur mistake. Remember when you have a concentration spell cast. Do your thing.
I've got it.
There you are.
We go from here.
I'm taught, rank malodorous pustule.
You see a man drain his tankard in an inn as he listens to a flaming fist play the lute. He's better than his uniform might suggest.
Hey, I can push these plaques.
Something over there.
Our Lady.
What was that?
Can't give up now.
Come on, let's go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more.
Curse has no effect here. What is this place?
Ask Shadowheart. I'm sure she knows.
Do you accept Shah's test of your intellect? Your insides seem to churn uneasily.
So that's what happens if you fail those checks.
My turn.
Alright, girl, I need you to do your thing.
Want another? Got it.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Let's spill some blood.
Can't give up.
breath.
Hey, stranger. Made it just in time to see the Sentinels ambush me. Excellent. I'm glad you think so. Still a lot of fine-tuning to do, I think.
Sharp as a pig's testicle.
But
This feels good.
it is at least a thing. Oh, come on. Yes. Almost. We're in the little thing in the courtyard. Not today. Hey, man. Those spirit guardians hurt. Listen, you don't do that to my girl. Oh. Karlak definitely just used a stunning strike on midair. Like you do.
Say bye-bye.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I'm ready. Let's try this.
What the hell was that?
No choice but to keep going.
Got to focus.
That's not what I wanted him to do.
What now?
I still had Call Lightning. Son of a bitch. That did him no good.
Now this is my
None
happy place.
whatsoever.
Knees high.
Yeah, we won't get fancy.
Hey ho.
The statue offers a mute stare.
Really? Not that I wind up using the weapon anyway, but I guess they're not gonna open the door for me. That's okay.
Feeling fresh?
Nothing. Oh well. I'm surprised Shadowheart didn't say anything about that.
Dark Justicia fell here. I'm certain of it.
Yeah.
Hey! I know you! You're... Twist 'em up!
Hey, that's Arabella. Kid from the Druid's Grove. That snake woman nearly did her in. Looks like she's learned a thing or two.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
Quite the powerful spell. Bet there's a great story behind you learning.
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
Normally tales of stolen artifacts are tragedies. I'm glad you've bucked that trend. What do you have to trade? A stuffed bear. You can keep that.
Tragedies. Them's the sad ones, right? I hope not. Especially since Mum and Pops, after Zevlor, when he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, "Run!" So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
I'll find your parents. You can count on me.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Of course.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
What now? I've missed this.
What's that?
One of a magical pair of rings. This allows the wearer to receive warding bond
so
from a creature
tired.
wearing the matching ring.
How do people do this all day?
In the 5th year of our union, we faced the biggest hurdle yet. My parents became quite ill and we became their caretakers. It was a dark and difficult time, filled with emergencies of every possible type. Gone were the easeful days in which our time was our own. Our days were filled with work, each other, and little else. During our darkest moments, I wondered if we'd survive it. But the bond of love we had was resilient. It could bend and bend and bend, but would not break, no matter the pressure.
No traps, please.
I feel that. And you're
Well,
totally
hello.
good.
Should be easy.
Graveyard Diary. The moment is nigh. War has been brewing, and now it overflows. When Ketheric turned us toward Shar, I followed him, in appearance, if not in heart. This is my home, and I would not be removed from it, no matter what. I watched at a distance as the darkness here grew, as Ketheric's grief brought him farther and farther from life itself. As he gathered his army, I prayed for his defeat. As the Harpers march upon our little village, our little, beautiful village, I can only hope Ketheric will be felled at last, and Wraithwind can begin to heal from this nightmare. Really solid rope.
So many Dark Justiciars fallen in battle. Their source must be nearby.
And look who it is. They do know how to write them in Cormier,
Our hero
don't
thought
they?
but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Ooh, spooky.
A warning, no less. Don't tell me you're worried about me.
Merely protecting my assets.
I'm sure.
Grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
What dangers are those?
Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
Which one? Because I'm definitely a theater kid myself. It's been a long time, but... I know my role, even if you don't. It is to kill Ketheric.
Ah, I had an inkling that was one of your main motivators. Delighted to see it confirmed.
I can
You're
listen to
welcome
it talk
to
all
give it
day.
your best shot, of course. It's just that, well, the man has proven to be more or less resilient to death, which is not the only obstacle you're likely to face.
It's really hard for me to reach to my keyboard with how this is set up right now. Cheers. Fine. Paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Listen, paint me a clearer picture. Just fucking shoot straight.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You know I'm going to, just so that I can convince him to help me whoop your ass later.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps?
What are we talking here? Lemur? Pit fiend? Orthon?
Listen,
Getting
we still don't
warmer.
understand.
Warmer. Hot.
But we still don't understand. Could you repeat and explain the whole thing again? Are you afraid of this creature, Raphael?
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
Listen, I made a deal with the Capitol. The odds are in my favor. Not really. We overthrew them. It was a good time.
That's curious.
Like, just completely went away, like fucked off for the rest of the game. Wouldn't that be hilarious if you could just annoy him to the point that he completely went away? This field research on the Shadow Curse was quilled by a cleric of the god of the morning sun, Lathander. They were not particularly clever or insightful in their observations, but whatever nuance is lacking in interpretation is made up for in spades with determination. It seems with an eager and hopeful heart, the cleric set out to reach the deepest part of the cursed area to conduct an analysis. Though based on these blood-smeared pages near the book's end, you guess they did not get so far as they'd have liked. I really like this microphone.
All right. What now?
Yeah, I don't know what I expected right there. Oh, fish people.
Hey, good looking.
Keeping my head down. Best get in and out. Don't want to think about where my eye is itching.
Necrotic appendage.
Can't afford any mistakes. Let's see.
Boom! Are you serious? We're still not an initiative?
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Throw the Grimishka that I've been carrying around for some reason. No. There are way more, better things to do with her turn.
Keep your distance, darling.
How has initiative not been rolled yet?
Tippy toes.
Let's march. Easy.
If this isn't important.
What's up for discussion?
There's no time to waste.
I'm not so sure about that. Are any of you guys gonna move?
Now what?
Toes.
Whatever. Give them at least somewhat of a fighting chance. Initiative. Cool. Now we're just gonna have some fun. I'm hurt by that. Wow.
Watch your back. Ready or not. Stay low. What can we rescue?
I smell blood.
Oh, son of a bitch. I didn't mean to hit that button and initiative. Ah, shit. Oh, wait. I still have hit.
Does this count as adventure?
Oh, I'm still? Wow. Wait, immune to electrocuted. They just finished saying that. Oh, well. Ah, ha, ha.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Need to act fast.
Time for a cup.
Thank you. That was pretty good.
Hurry.
What should I do?
Come on, Chief. Master Fish, can you tell me what you're doing in the Shadowlands? Perfect time and place to use this. Another step to the left. And here we go. Not quite as good as I wanted. Yeah, I was hoping she would have hit a little bit harder, but it's another turn. You saw?
Feel death's cold grip. Time to move. Time for a new approach.
And you're doing what with the rest of your turn? Really wasn't sure.
Watch this! Over there.
You forgot something. That'll be fine. Still wasn't completely sure what he wanted. Hazards of futzing on your phone when you're playing D&D. I'm very guilty of it.
Have to keep going.
Sometimes the only way out is through. With haste.
Like a summer's day, thou art sweated.
Blinded, threatened, stunned, guiding bolt, radiating orb, and frightened. Guy's had a really bad day.
Let's turn someone inside out. Don't look now.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright. Gonna push at least one more fight out of the party. Fisherman's note.
Gone fishing. Catch you later, Ellis.
swift as my feet can carry me. Let's have a look.
A fish, a fish, a fishy. Ooh.
What's hiding here?
Brief bit of inventory maintenance. It's both the same thing. Yep. Good enough. My wife definitely put our son down for a nap. He can hear me clear and loud as day through the floor, though. There's no way that he's gonna nap. I missed that. Which combat line were you talking about?
Don't be shy.
Careful, I bite.
Not going to disturb Mr. Thorm down there. Not yet. Gotcha. As I immediately think of the scene in Galaxy Quest where they literally turn one of the creatures inside out.
What comes now?
I don't know if this will actually do anything.
Let's see this done.
Not like I would have hoped.
Time for a little death. Don't look now.
Bit of caution never hurt. Free for the taking.
Hello, you. A very penetrable pocket.
Oh!
I could go for a good meal. Want another?
I can be subtle sometimes.
Let's finish this. On I go.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Come, come. That really sucks for you.
Shall we dance? This will do nicely. We'll do it my way.
All right, Karlak, it's go time.
Yes.
Tactical. Want to do it?
What's the plan? Moving.
Survival is all that matters.
Ah, shit. I still have that.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Alright, girl. Finish him off. No! Oh.
Can't give up. Not now.
Blood comes easy these days.
How flashes my foolish foe.
Quick and quiet.
Yes.
They won't expect this.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Attention!
Let's move.
Essentially at the long rest point. But there is something that I still haven't due for this rest that needs to be done. Back to an entirely different portion of the map. Oh shit, we're just shy of 2 hours.
So
What could they accomplish? I'm used to a crypt's gloom. This is something else.
Aha! Yes.
We'll be clearing out soon enough. No point in lingering now I've got the noble stock.
Starting to have the more entertaining ingredients. It's so important. Potions can so dramatically influence every part about, well, I mean, so many different portions of the game, but combat mechanics especially. You saw just how effective it was to have Astarion run with a potion of bloodlust.
It can do wonders for the shop.
I still need to do, I forget who had mentioned it, but to hire a halfling from Withers and then have them be the wizard that specializes in transmutation for making potions.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
First one. Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength. AKA Karlach gets just stupid broken before we even leave the Shadowlands. Mm-hmm. Right. Sold things to him. Okay.
Very
But
well.
you have a friend
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries?
that we still need to meet.
The feeling is mutual, friend. I have only passing familiarity with astral travelers. But I found that there is as much to learn from an individual as there is from a community. So it is with the Myconids. They live in harmonious unity, but each has a unique personality. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a Githyanki here. What has brought you down so deep?
A mind flare infected me with a tadpole.
Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omelium!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My circuit samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing.
I love that
Are
word.
you looking to have it extracted?
Ceremorphosis is just fun to say.
I see. I will remain here if you change your mind. Sure, it was an
We may
illithid
as well
love
push
of
that a
blood.
little bit.
I greet you, child of the stars.
How do you survive? Your kind must feast on sentient mind.
In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals.
Best way to deal with that sort of hunger, I guess.
Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
Once the Underdark has a bunch of vampires in it, I really don't think it's going to matter all that much, but I would like to learn more about my tadpole.
An almost childlike joy enters Omeluum's ichor-laced eyes.
Open your mind to me, friend. Let us see what lurks within.
Swallow your disgust and permit the Gake's search.
As Omeluum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size, alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the lava is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis.
And if the stasis goes away?
I can only theorize, but I suspect your transformation would be both agonizing and instantaneous.
I thought it was always agonizing, Ammelium.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point.
Thanks for the info.
Of course. I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind.
It's all in the mind. Bypass? What kind of alchemy are we talking about?
A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timosk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory.
Lovely. So where do I find these mushrooms?
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mistra as a cleric.
Where does this Lenore live?
The southwest when I last saw her, although her tower does have a tendency to move.
Good to know. Alright. I will come back when I find the mushrooms.
May your travels be safe and swift.
How is your more personal research progressing?
Not well. The nutrition my species receives
May as well do this from here.
is difficult to emulate.
Wait. Camp supply? I don't remember seeing that. It shows you how many camp supplies you have in total. And judging by how many camp supplies I have, I could opt to not pick up any more food in the rest of the game and still be okay.
Looking at something?
How did you know I was here? It's not like you can see me in the mirror.
The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition.
He would be able to see me. No.
It doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you.
Do you miss it? Seeing your own face?
Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face.
Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
Throw his mirror down on the ground. An elven vampire spawn. Approximately 5'11", medium build. Strong, piercing eye.
Oh. Go on.
That dangerous smile you've got.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day.
Alright. Karlak is beautiful. You're fine, though.
How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
Bone Man. Are you, dead? He is the best sassy vampire. And it's still something that I dearly love, that he and the actress that plays Orin have each been internet-embraced sassy vampires that everybody has loved, and each of them have gotten to play them in a game that the other person has acted in. So the actress that played Orin is Lady Dimitrescu in Resident Evil, while Astarion was Heisenberg.
Oh, hi.
I really need to spend a solid amount of time talking to my companions.
Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
Right. I love these two. What's going on? I thought something was wrong. Nope, definitely not.
Just a bad dream. It's all right.
Goblins had me in a cage, poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here, with Master. He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
Alright. So long as nobody's getting hurt.
No hurt scratch, never.
Easy now. The Guardian's just looking out for us.
Bad dreams aside, you guys look pretty cozy.
He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
You didn't just call me master, did you?
I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
Well, you are both most certainly welcome here. It's what you have two hands for.
Thank you.
Alright. Thank you as always for watching. Gonna wrap part 14 up here. Good to have it as a post long rest kind of thing. So I will see you all